All right, Jada. Wow. It's been amazing and so refreshing to speak with you. I loved hearing about your experience, where you want to go in life, where you are now, and everything. And I just have to say, I'm extremely impressed. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, you are so welcome. So why don't you go ahead and tell me where you are in your career, in your education, your higher education. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself regarding that?
Alrighty. So I am a current grad student at Bethune-Cookman University, majoring in business administration, getting my master's in that. Um, Currently, I am looking for a career path to help me alongside with my master's to gain me experience, some strengthening skills in communication, customer service as well. Um, and yeah.
All right, great. So we talked about this off camera, but I do want to make sure I mention it here, that your courses are online courses.
Yes,
So you are available
all
to
of my
work on Monday through Friday in office position.
yes, all of my courses are online.
Oh, perfect. I'm sorry. We've got a storm brewing over here. I think it's affecting the internet. So with that being said, though, you have some great office experience. So you worked in at your university, Bethune-Cookman, as an executive assistant.
Yes,
Did that for 4 years during school.
yes.
Tell me about that.
I was working in Bethune-Cookman University Library. I answered a lot of phone calls. I checked out computers, books. I was also staffing with Ebony Sampson, that is the also executive assistant of Dr. Yeomans, that was the dean of the library. I handled paperwork, a lot of office work. I was sending emails, writing out letters, phone numbers for the students that was checking in and out books, checking in and out computers, sending emails to faculty and staff regarding meeting dates, travel dates. What else? I also was an attendee for all of the travel requirements wherever we traveled for college tours. I did that. I scheduled those, handled the flights. I also handled the payments for the flights, for the schools, for the students. Yeah, that sums up about some of my experience.
Tell me about your computer skills.
My computer skills, I would say, is a 10 out of 10 for a rating. Type pretty fast. I sometimes check for grammatical errors, but I'm pretty proficient at my computer skills.
Okay, wonderful. And then for about 3 years, you were with Midtown Recreational Parks Marketing Management. Were you doing that simultaneously when you were in school and at Cookman?
So no, it was in and out because my position changed. So I started out as a camp counselor, but I took that off my resume because that wasn't really getting me anywhere. So it would vary because I want to say most of the time it was more volunteer work than on a paid, a paid check. However, I want to say I was getting paid when I was camp counselor, but it just fluctuated with both positions.
Okay. And that's normal. Just know that when you're, a student balancing, full-time school, getting your bachelor's, and you're going to school and you're doing that, that's a normal process. But I mean, we're going to school, working full-time, and then also volunteering. I can imagine that you're super good at multitasking.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. So I think that's about it. We talked about your start date. We talked about some of the positions that we have available at this point in time, and where your interests lie, and that you're still trying to decide ultimately where you want to go with your career. But I mean, you have the customer service experience, the office admin experience, the business operations experience. We talked a little bit about maybe healthcare ultimately being something that you're interested in. We talked about some of the medical referral, the med records positions that we have. I understand next week you were chosen to attend a conference,
Yes.
a women's conference through your school. So we looked at the calendar. So 9/22 was your first date available to
Yes,
start?
ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. All right, Jada. Well, as I mentioned before, it was an absolute pleasure to talk with you. I'm going to go ahead and stop this portion of the interview, but don't go anywhere. We got a few more things to talk about.
Okay.